Hello guys, welcome to a video. So today we are gonna do admin trolling in Roblox doors. This is a little bit of a long video, but stay to the end because it got pretty crazy, honestly. And yeah, we're getting to the elevator. We have a bacon that this bacon's basically the main character in this video. I'm not even gonna lie, but um. yeah, the bacon hair girl. So I was trying to get 8 players in a server. I bought the admin panel earlier, so I was trying to troll people saying that we're admins, me and my friend Zen. But we ended up only getting 5 people. I wasn't too mad, but it could have obviously been better. And this took forever to find a good server with like good reactions and stuff. It's surprising because usually people believe it, like in grow a garden or steal a brain rot when they see an admin. They're like, "Oh my gosh, give me something." But this server didn't have the exact same thing. Like we're admins, and then the bacon hair girl, uh, she was like, "Don't make this game any harder than it already is." At like the beginning, and I was just saying because if you get to door 50, we'll give you admin for permanently because door 50, we're gonna put 10 figures and see if they can survive. But yeah, this start was kind of slow. I mean, I was just messing around with the panels a little bit because this was like my first day with admin on. So then eventually I got the no clip on, and I gave God mode, max health, and star shield and stuff to me and my friend. Um, by now, Bacon Girl had already accepted my challenge, if you can even call it a challenge. And yeah, we applied that. Then we move on to when my friend gave them the golden revolver, and this dude Pepsi, who can see in black in the right corner of the screen, he shot the bacon hair girl, a Murchie. So then I had to revive her, which is gonna be one of many revives. Yeah, they did. They didn't do so well with revives, but Pepsi's like okay, and then we just continued on. But I decided to say if you kill someone, then we'll kick you, cause that's not the point of this. This is supposed to be funny, and like the entities are supposed to kill them, not each other. But then Bacon Hair Girl decided to snitch. She was like, "Oh, but Pepsi just killed me," which you'll see in a second. And this provoked Pepsi a little bit. Like right about now, you can see his head pop in, and then it pops out because he left. So I said from now on, but he's already gone. So now we're down to 4 people, 2 of which are the admins, quote unquote. And I was giving them lockpicks already. This had to be done so much because there's so many locked doors nowadays that like we're just wasting so much time in locked doors. So yeah, we continued on. This starting was kind of boring, like we weren't doing much, but then I was like telling them, if you do leave, you're not getting admin, that's for sure, using Pepsi as an example. And then I just gave them some stuff because they need more lockpicks already. And my friend, you can just see him no clipping around through this entire video. He loves these admin commands, bro. And um, so then Bacon Hair Girl was like, "I really hope ambush doesn't spawn." And my friend was like, "Okay, it's time to act." And he's like, "Let me summon him." And then at the moment, I didn't know how to even summon entities or spawn them. So he just spawned in 3, as you'll see in a minute, and some figures. I had no idea how to do that. And, yeah. Look at that. Uh, at this moment, the girl, other than the bacon hair girl, left, unfortunately. I didn't know playing with admins was that stressful, but like, yeah, she left around this time, and then I was just figuring out how to spawn stuff. Eventually I deleted it, and then like, my bad. Yeah, that was like the starting of all this chaos. Yeah, but Bacon Hair Girl came out, and then I decided that it's my time to also troll a little bit. So I went and typed, "My pan was glitching," in the chat, which I assure you it wasn't. I mean, you could see it's gonna pop up in a second, and it's completely fine. But I was like, oh no, my panel's glitching. And then I went in and spawned like every entity, which was a little goofy because you could see now we just got, yeah, it's kind of obnoxious. And Bacon Hair Girl already was like, what the? So, yeah, it was working pretty well. We're trolling pretty well, I mean. Um, so we continued on in the hotel. A lot of this is just us running around, honestly. I had to revive all of us here so that we could just get back to the room in general. And then I gave me and my friend admin again, you know. This happens a lot when you're in a public server. And then we found one of the new skeleton rift doors. So I spawned in a skelly key for this bacon hair girl who's gonna open it. I mean, I've never seen this spawn before either, cause this is like my first time playing in like a month or something. So we were pretty curious, all of us, to see what's inside. Of course, it was a bit of a letdown when we found out that it was just rift inside, because you can't store anything in the rift during a admin panel run. I don't know if that made her suspicious or anything, but anyways, we continued on. As you can see here, I'm checking out the panels a little bit. We're yapping a little bit. Yeah, this part was like, this is like just the middle of it. Soon it's Seek Chase, so like I got bored and I'm like, just go. So then here I sped this up. Just like us getting to Seek Chase. And yeah, Bacon Hair Girl knows what she's doing because she's like, Seek's coming. And then so we're going there, and yeah, Seek was like kind of easy as usual. So we run in, and then eventually we're out there. And then I don't know why Bacon Hair Girl got censored. I don't know if she was cursing or something. I was like, chill, it's just Seek. And yeah, this was pretty fast. I mean, I have God mode enabled, so you can see Seek going right ahead of me. Uh, it is pretty cool to see the whole chase thing without being in first, without like being on the ground. And yeah, I just phased through walls and stuff. Like, I was messing around. And then by the time I got there, I was already like unloading the map. So they were done. Bacon Girl was like, easy. Of course, it's easy to seek. And then we got here, which is like just stuff. So then I just fast forward to when my friend asked, actually good question, how does it feel to be playing with admins? She's like you're hackers. So then, yeah, I went on a rant about how we're not hackers. That's why I sped this part up, because we're just like getting through the doors. Because this is the lead up to like door 50. And door 50 is obviously the big part where we spawn in 10 figures. 10 figures. Oh my gosh. It's so much. It's the entire admin thing is kind of laggy, especially in a public server. But yeah, so here we start asking her about how she feels about doing it. Like, get ready. If you do this, you get permanent admin. And she's kind of nonchalant about it. She's just like, the grace that I deserve. I don't even know what she meant by that. But then we continue on. I'm telling my friend that I'm gonna go spawn it because, you know, we need to spawn them quick. This part is just, it looks so cool to me because they enter and then I just spawn as they're entering. So then you just see all the figures walking into the library. Like, it's so funny. But then me and my friend are flying around, so you just see bacon hair in the corner. I'm like, good luck, because she definitely needs it. But my friend who I'm on call with at the moment, he's like, this might be a little much. So then eventually I'm like, this is a bit diabolical, which it definitely is. And he deletes all of them. So then I just spawn in 3 because even I said 5 in the chat. I don't even know. I was tired, I guess. I'm already like 20 minutes into this run and like, you know. So then, since Zen said it's too much, we have to do 3. But don't worry, we do much more, much more admin abuse later on, and then we just speed up this part. They're just running around. I thought that Bacon Girl has a chance. She's kind of nonchalant about it. She's just like walking around. I know I'm calling her nonchalant, but I guess it's just because we're in a game. And then she ends up in this corner. I don't know what attracted them, but eventually she got decapitated by one of them. And I felt sort of bad, so I was just like, "Aw." And then I end up saying, it's okay, you can have admin abuse anyway. Just for this run, though. Because obviously, I actually can't give her permanent admin, so I was like, why not just convince her more that we're admins? Because I didn't want her to leave anyway, because I was trying to get to 100, which you'll see later we didn't actually get to. But then she's just standing here. Honestly, she was checking out the panels, which I should have done before making this video, but I didn't. And eventually we just spawn a bunch of stuff in here. And I thought we were gonna hang in the library for a little bit, but no. Instead, once I gave the bacon hair girl max speed, she just, like, as soon as this door opens, you'll see. But she just started absolutely speed running, like destroying this place. And I don't even know how Rush ended up there. This is it's just complete chaos, honestly. She was like, I'm like, speedrunner, because she was going so fast that we're getting voided if we did not go with her. And then we eventually end up at Jeff's shop, which was like, we were just hanging there for a little bit. She had max money, so she was also buying stuff. And I want to test some stuff out with the Jeff shop. Again, this is my first video on the whole admin panel. If we get enough likes, I'll do a part 2 on outdoors. Or, yeah, on outdoors. And so we just hang there for a little bit. Eventually, I don't know if ambush was spawned, but he pulls up, and then I realized that Jeff Shop is literally immune to all of this. Just a little sidetrack, but I mean, I think it's cool, right? And yeah, by now we're just messing around. Like you can see my friend spawning in A90, and then I spawn in Awesome Rush and stuff. Like, it's fun, this admin panel. That's what we're thinking, all of us, right? But eventually we did have to move on. I mean, you can't always just stay at Jeff Shop, right? So we moved on. I sped this part up because it's mainly just us getting, like, just getting going forward, and we ended up getting a Jack's blood room. You'll see, it's just pretty rare. It's not really the point of the video, so I didn't really include it. But as you could see, the actual, like, it looked so dark. I thought it was like just void, but yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. But I told them about it. At this moment, Bacon Hair Girl's not really talking at all, so like I didn't really know what she was reacting. But we kept moving as we do. And yeah. I was trying to skip ahead, but I think the next room features a little bugged. Here we spawned in a bunch of entities, and then we had to revive ourselves. The bacon hair girl was like, "Let's go crazy," and I'm like, "No, no, just stop." This is like her warning, so we're like, "Stop it, or else we'll kick you." But later on, if she does this again, then we're actually gonna kick her, cause we're really not trying to lag out our devices. And me and my friend already know that this is gonna be so funny once we get to door 100. But if we get to door 100, and she agrees to not be too chaotic for now, so then we just continue on. I keep trying to do an next room, not really working, as you can see. She kind of just appears behind me, and she's ready to go, but like I can't work. And then we continue on as we do, and I just went to the free cam because I was kind of bored. So we got to door 60 with halt, but I could not delete him. I don't I don't even know what was going on. My panel was kind of actually glitching at this point, so like I just like, and then we ended up in Seek somehow. So I had to unfree cam myself because I'm pretty sure my actual self was dead. And then I was kind of like, what is going on? I can't spawn nothing. And then I'm like, time to get kicked because this has gone too far. But this is where it actually gets crazy because I'm like, I revived all of us eventually. Of course, we spawned right in front of us, and then we all died again. So I had to revive me and Bacon Hair Girl yet again. So she's like, what the heck, even though she caused all of this herself. And then she got hit by a hand, I guess, died. And then we're like, time to get kicked, like for real, for real. And then, but then she just has this like, no, no, I'm not getting kicked. And she's like, now wait, are you making a video? She said. And then my friend was like, definitely tired. He's like, screw it. And he's like, maybe. And I'm like, freaking out on call. So I'm like, um, We're not really. And then I'm like, shut up, son. And we continue to talk about L Splash and stuff. But this is where it got a little creepy, cause she's like, um, I know more. I know more than you think. Like in a second, she's like questioning everything. Then she's like, I know more you think. And then I put on the drone because like, oh my gosh, this was so creepy. So creepy, bro. And at this point, me and my friend were like, okay, we've spent way too long in this one server. So then we just we left, we got the heck out of there. Yeah, but that's the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.